today we are in Kyoto, Japan. And for those of you who don't know anything about Kyoto, Japan, this is one of the most pristine cities in all of Japan. So this used to be the capital of Japan way back in the day, like 1,500 years ago. And since then, there's just been shrines, temples, and all that being built. And during World War II, it really wasn't bombed. So there's a lot of stuff here that's still in fairly pristine conditions and has been rebuilt continuously for over 1,000 years. So what we're going to be doing today is looking for some of those temples and shrines and seeing just how many we can find. And to give you an example of how many you can find, right behind me back there, we've got shrine number 1. And this is just a typical playground. There's over 2,000 of these bad boys in the city, so I think this is going to be a little bit more successful than Osaka, where we only found 5 or 6. First things first, though, we need to start the day with a nice bit of energy. I'm gonna be going with this one right here. So it looks like there's 3 drinks you can possibly get. It's gonna be completely random. I'm not even 100% sure they're energy drinks, but let's see what pops out. Called an audible and went with a lifeguard instead. Supposedly, I don't know, they look cool. So it tastes like a Red Bull, but stronger, if you can imagine that. Hey Chloe, we're busy. So yeah, apparently the way it works is Kyoto back in World War II, the US was saving it to drop the first nuclear weapon on. And obviously that didn't happen because history. And one of the reasons that it supposedly didn't happen was because the Secretary of State at the time had vacationed in Kyoto, saw how beautiful it was, and didn't want to ruin that. Another theory is that it's because it's so cloudy out. It's actually 90 degrees out today, but usually it's around 70 to 80 just because of the clouds. So that gives you an idea for just how impactful those clouds are. And yeah, it is a hot day. Not the right day to wear black, but you've got to live with the choices you make. This one's sort of cool. So you see these air conditioners behind me? To service them, they've got the steps that come down to the river. You've got this little path here, and then those stepping stones that you can walk across to get to the air conditioners. So whoever's servicing them doesn't even need to get their feet wet. That's one of the cool things about Japan. It feels like they've thought about everything and come up with a solution for it before it's even a problem. Alright, one more miniature shrine. So they've got these all over the place, like I said, but yeah, one more. What did you think? Good shrine? Which one? The one we just passed. Didn't even see it. Right behind me, we've got Kenji Temple. So this one is shut down. It's not shut down, it's closed right now. So we couldn't go in, but I think we're still gonna count it. That's one more temple, the first temple that we've seen. Otherwise, it's mostly been shrines, which they're all over the place, as you can see. This is a pretty cool one. Also here, I think we've got another temple right over here. Yeah, there we go. Let's just back up here. So this is not Kenji Temple. This is another temple, which I'll need to look up the name for. But yeah, one more temple, just walking down, talking about another temple. So it's like, you can see they're literally stacked right next to each other. So you can see like 4 or 5 different temples all in a row, which is really, really awesome. And literally just down the road, we've got another temple. It seems to be closed. This is a Saturday, so it seems like temples are closed Saturdays. And across the street, you've got another temple. So that's number 4. All in one street. You can literally see this in like 4 minutes. If you go inside, it might take a little bit longer. So this temple behind me is Kenji Temple. And the one across the street, in case you're wondering, is Hozoji Temple. So Hozoji Temple itself was actually built in 1269, but it was relocated to this location in 1591, I think it was. And the cool thing about this temple is it was actually home to a famous painter. This temple behind me was rebuilt in 1932, and like I said, World War II didn't really touch a lot of these. So that's one of the cool things. You get the actual feel, and it smells a bit like weed, which is sort of weird. Let's go check this out. And behind me, I think we've got another temple. I saw someone just open the door and go inside, but I don't want to be trespassing in private property or anything like that. So unless it is clearly open, I'm not going to be going inside because that would be pretty disrespectful. So I try to do my best with this. I'm not going to just go wandering around into people's houses or places where I shouldn't. If it's open and it seems clear, I'll try to do it in a respectful manner. That's also why I'm not going to be talking at each temple. If there's a lot of people, I don't want to be out with this camera making a scene. I'd rather just record with my camera on my phone, and then we can talk over it later if need be. Alright, it's a quick stop for ramen. At this point, I've got to admit we are cheating a little bit. The street that we're on, a lot of sanctuary or a lot of shrines were actually relocated here in the 1500s in a bid to make this street popular and sort of cement Kyoto as the capital of Japan, or the capital of the area. It worked, obviously. Kyoto for hundreds of years was a booming, vibrant city, and it still is. It relies a lot on tourism, but besides for tourism, it's still a really beautiful, really vibrant, really busy, unique city. And it's one of the few cities that you can visit in Japan that gives you a feel for what old Japan used to feel like. Tokyo, Osaka, Sapporo are all amazing cities, but that's the Japan of the future, or the Japan of now, whereas this is more the Japan of the past. But it still has a lot of components of the futuristic Japan, of course, because it's Japan after all. So this area, Gion, they don't like photography, videography, but here it seems to be allowed. So this specifically is Kenji Temple, or the temple grounds. We're a little too late to come in, but there's probably like 30 or 40 different temples here because we can't really go through it today. We'll probably go through tomorrow and extend this video, but yeah, this is a huge temple ground, so you can see just all around me there's temples on temples on temples on temples. So if you're looking for temples, you can find a ton of them here. more temple. This time it's 5 stories.